Yes, sir. Friday is my day. We're going to do it the right way. Welcome to the Maleman Show. I'm your dog, Maleman. Big chilling with you on this beautiful Friday. And speaking of big chilling, you know what I'm saying? I have a very, very special guest chilling with me in the studio. This man is hilarious. But not just that. Like, he literally makes life better and just more fun. You know what I'm saying? He's been holding the culture down for many years, and he's going to continue to hold it down for many more. You can catch him on K104. He do radio too, so I might just let him take over and do my show. You know what I'm saying? You can catch him on All Def Comedy, the movie No Filter, Even Odds, and one of my favorite movies of all time, Johnson Family Vacation. Sitting with me today is the one and only JJ Williamson. What up, big dog? Let it go, big dog.
Let me hold some. Y'all know that was me in the movie Johnson Family. Man, what's good with your fam?
What's up, man? I'm big chilling, bro. Happy to have you here. What I usually do is I check in, you know what I'm saying, with my guest, and I'm going to do that with you. I want to know, honestly, how are you feeling, bro? Mentally, emotionally, physically, how are you feeling, Mr. JJ Williamson?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. You know,
Good.
man, I'm back smiling, you know.
Good.
Had, life, had some little bumps in the road back in life and everything, man. But, hey, man, got the man upstairs in my life.
Facts.
You know, man, he holding me down, man. He got me back on the right road, man, so I'm back smiling.
That way.
Don't mind showing my gums
You know what
now.
I'm saying? Look, I love that for you, man. I'm happy to have you up in here in the building. So let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I'm pretty funny. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
come on with it, then.
But you know what I'm saying? I just think that for me. But at what point did you realize I'm that funny to where, you know what I'm saying? I think I could make a living out of this. Like, what point did you realize this is my calling?
Man, you know what, man? That was a great question, man. I'm going to probably say the very first time I touched the mic.
Word?
Man, the very first time I touched the mic, man, was in the ATL, Atlanta, man, Uptown Comedy Corner.
Shout out ATL.
That was up to ATL, Uptown. That's where I got my very first start under the tutelage of Earthquake.
Shout out Earthquake,
I came through
man.
Earthquake,
Facts.
man. I was one of those that came through Earthquake back in the day.
That's dope.
Man, went to open mic, man, and had 2 minutes worth of material. Nervous as hell.
I'm already knowing.
Oh, man. I ain't never squeezed my booty that tight in my life. I didn't even know I could move. I didn't know I had muscles back there. I didn't. Man, and rock the stage, man. Got a standing ovation. Man, I got a standing ovation my very first night, man.
That's amazing.
I was so excited. Man, at the time, my girlfriend at the time, we dated in college. Man, she wasn't with me, man. So New Year's Eve, I rushed home. I didn't even say Happy New Year to her, give her a hug. It was New Year's Eve. And I was like, you know what? I found my calling. I'm going to be a stand-up comedian. She's like, what? A comedian? Now, people always felt like I was funny, coming up in, junior high, middle school, high school. I always voted for, nominated for, most wittiest and everything. And I always, put smiles on people's face. And, it was a childhood dream of mine. I always wanted to be in entertainment. But I never knew that stand-up comedy was going to be the outlet to get me into, movies and in the entertainment business, man. So I got standing ovation my first night, man. Here I am today.
I'm outside. Oh, we can do this. That's what I'm talking. Yo, man, that's a dope story, man. I truly appreciate you sharing that with us. So in your opinion, what do you think it takes to be a successful comedian? Like, what do people got to do? What kind of work they got to put in to be
you
successful?
You got to put that work in. Now, the grind is real.
Facts.
You can't just think because you make people laugh on social media, because you think you rocking 2-3 minutes. You got all the followers in the world.
Right.
You got to put the work in, especially if you're really serious about it and you dedicated to the craft. You got to hit the open mics, man. You got to hit poetry night, wherever Mike is.
Right.
Wherever Mike is, man, you go and introduce yourself to the crowd that's there. You bring them into your world. And you just, it's like any other job, man. The only way you can advance, man, you got to put the work in. You start for the bottom, man, and you just get in those trenches, man, again. Practice, reps. Get your stage presence together, get the material together.
Right.
Because once you may have the material, but you got to be able to present it on that stage.
Deliver that joint.
It's different. It's different than being at home on the couch.
Right.
You got a lot of eyes on you. You got a lot of eyes on you. You got a lot of people that spent their hard-earned money for you to make them laugh.
Facts.
And they not gonna give you a pass because you got all these followers.
Right.
They want to see what you really can do.
Facts.
Man, so I just tell people, man, get on that mic. Get on that mic,
Yeah.
find your open mic night, find you anywhere that's doing, coming in one open mic or maybe poetry or, just wherever mic is, really, basically, man, just get up there, man, and work on that craft.
Facts. No, you heard it. You know what I'm saying? Put that work in, get in these trenches. So speaking of open mics, and this ain't even an open mic, but you going to be at Denver Improv Comedy Club this weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's going to be a vibe, but for someone who has never been to a JJ Williamson stand-up show, like, what can they expect? You roasting the crowd, you know what I'm saying? You doing impressions? What can we expect?
To be real, I only mess with the crowd when you mess with me.
Okay.
And that's being real. I really love to entertain.
Yeah.
I want you to sit back, man. Again, you had a hard day of work. You took the time out and to come to a comedy show. You come to laugh. You paid your money. And I want to make you laugh, man. So, I call all my shows, I almost call it, the show is called All Closers. Because when I say that, my last joke is not the funniest joke.
Right.
All my jokes funny.
All of them.
All of them. So if you can pick and choose which one you want me to end with. So I call my show The Closer. So the closer, all my jokes, I bring nothing but heat. I love what I do, man. I love the craft.
Talk your talk.
I've been in it over 30 years now.
Facts.
30 years, man.
Yeah.
30 years in the trenches, man. It's been great to me. Get ready to shoot me a special August 2nd.
Nice.
In Dallas, Texas, man. It's called Overlooked.
Okay.
I feel like I just haven't gotten that opportunity to take it to another level.
Okay.
Because, when I really started doing stand-up, man, it was, BET, Def Jam,
Yep.
Showtime. It was kind of like on the decline. So I caught the edge of it. I caught the last little part of it. But I was able to make a name where I can, travel with Cedric the Entertainer.
Right. That's
travel
crazy.
with some more. I rock with Ced over 14 years.
Yeah.
So he brought me into the game, man. Taught me the ins and outs, how to understand contracts, how to work 10,000 people instead of open mic.
Right.
And it's a difference, man. So I appreciate him, man, for allowing me to build my brand inside of his brand.
Man, that's one of the kings of comedy,
yeah, man.
Shout out Cedric,
shout out to Ced. He the one that put me in Johnson Family Vacation.
Yeah, that's so dope.
Now, if y'all wonder what character I was the begging cousin Bodie. Kinfo! Let me hold something.
Bro, that is, you don't even understand. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. But that's lit. All closers. I can't wait to see you up on that stage.
Yeah, man, I got 2 shows tonight, man. 2 Saturday, man. So, man, Denver. Y'all see me. Y'all just Google me. I'm Googleable.
Hey, Googleable.
I'm Googleable now. So, yeah, man, y'all come on out, man. Come see one of the best to touch the stage.
Man, how do you feel about the current state of comedy?
Man, you know what?
Because you was talking about, like, the decline and what
yeah,
about
man.
now? How you feeling?
Now, social media has taken it to another level. You don't have to be in the trenches like they used to be. To be real, man, you can make 1 or 2 good skits, man. You get the followers. Now people say they're a comedian, but now I'm gonna give props to certain comedians.
I was gonna say, is there any new comedians you rocking with?
I mean, there's some dope social media comedians that's branching off into real doing stand-up. Desi Banks, man, he was a social media.
He dope.
Now he's selling out crowds by himself.
Facts.
The whole 85 South crew. Chico, DC Young Fly, my homeboy Carlos, they doing their thing. They was in the trenches. Now, and really, worked on their craft and love and respect the game of comedy and not just, trying to get a check.
Right.
But you got those that's out there, that's all they worry about is that check. And I'm not knocking it. Get your money. But, man, you got to do 45 minutes to an hour now.
Right.
It's a big difference.
Yeah.
It's a big difference than social
crazy.
media, man. So, man, I think it could, it's almost, I ain't going to say it's at a standstill, but, it's a few out here that's trying to do their thing, man, from the social media perspective and everything. So, we here.
I mean, as an OG, if you heard that, you probably really appreciate hearing that from JJ Williamson.
Yeah,
you know
man,
what I'm saying? In the game, 30 years plus, holding the culture down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I started before the social media,
that's a big plug.
Hit the thing, man. So, now, I got my fans from, the trenches, and I got my fans from social media, man. So, yeah, we collaborated, man. We together. Bring them together,
that's
man.
What's up. So back to you. You mentioned Overlooked. You mentioned you doing a new special. Like, what are you currently working on that is exciting to you? Like, what you super excited about?
Man, my main focus is just my special right now, to be honest. I did Def Comedy Jam. I did BET, Comic View,
Comic View,
Showtime, and everything, man. But, you know, they only give you certain minutes.
Right.
Like 5 minutes max. And then they
I didn't know that.
Yeah, then, you know, you may tape for 10, 12 minutes.
Right.
But they gonna cut it down to 6 minutes,
Facts.
you know, because you know it's like three
TV,
or four.
it makes sense.
It makes sense for TV. Then you got the host, you got 3 or 4. So I felt like I was never, you know, showcased the way I needed to be showcased. You know, I'm down south.
Yeah.
You know, I got a strong southern accent, proud of it. But people love my delivery, man. People love my style, my flavor, and everything, man. So I feel like, you know, this special right here is gonna really take me over the top.
Yeah.
You get a chance to really see who I am as a person, as a comic, my style, the way I flow on stage, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I got a lot of people excited for me, man. You know, they've been asking, man. You know, and it's been in the works for, you know, a couple of years, man. So now, you know, I got the resources, man, got the squad that's holding me down. Shout out to my boy Marvin Smith, Corey Bethel holding me down. My girl Tequila Grace, man, you know, she holds me down and everything, man. So got a nice squad, man. We putting everything together, man.
That's
It's
what
gonna
I'm
be an
talking about.
epic night.
That's
so
what I'm talking
listen,
about.
Denver, August 2nd. Put that on your calendar.
Facts.
If you ain't doing nothing, fly into Dallas and come and be on the epic episode of Overlooked.
Yeah.
I'm taping 2 shows. I'm doing it in theater, small theater, because I want that intimate style, intimate
I feel
setting.
that.
I want you to see my facial expressions.
Right.
If I pass gas, damn it, I want you to smell it. You know, I want you that close to me. You know, if you pass gas, I want to stop my show and like, what you do that for?
You just gonna do that right here?
Yeah.
That's
so
wild.
man, it's gonna be a fun night, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. So right now, man, that's my main focus, man, to put my name out there just a tad bit more, man, so I can sell out the clubs and, you know, build my fan base a little bit more, man, and take this thing to another level.
Yeah, that's dope, man. I love that for you, bro. And we excited. We can't wait to see that.
Yeah, man.
Can't
Denver,
wait to
y'all
be
better
there.
come on out now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, Denver gonna come out. I would ask you, in your opinion, you know, what do you think is your biggest accomplishment? What are you most proud of out of this great career you've been able to put together?
Man, my biggest accomplishment is, man, believing in myself and following my dream. I really followed my dream as a stand-up comedy, man. Especially, I'm from Jackson, Mississippi.
Okay.
Man, you know, a lot of people have been negative. I was even negative about it, to be honest. Like, oh, man, I'm from Mississippi. I ain't going to get discovered.
Shout out to Mississippi,
yeah,
though.
man, the Sipp, back in the day, I ain't going to get discovered, man. You know, because at first I never thought I'd leave Mississippi. You know, I just thought maybe I was going to run my dad's janitorial business, man. He had a janitorial business, which paid good.
Right.
But I wasn't
You
going
wasn't
to be.
trying to do all that.
Man. I ain't finna soak in episode all day, every day, getting up at 5 and don't get home till 5 the afternoon, man. So, yeah, man, I feel like my biggest accomplishment is really following my dream, my passion, what I want to do in life, man.
Yeah.
It was a struggle at the beginning, man. You know, I'm a college graduate.
Nice.
Probably disappointed my parents just a little bit. You know, because I never told nobody I wanted to do stand-up.
Right.
Nobody. None of my ace coon boons. I never told my parents. I never even told God, and I knew He knew my path.
Right. You
know, we never sat down. I just never sat down and talked to Him about it. But a couple of my buddies, man, I made them laugh one night, man, out the blue. Man, somebody said, man, you need to get on stage, dude.
Yeah.
The light bulb went off.
Like, oh.
The light bulb went off, man. My life changed.
That's
it was
dope,
like
bro.
It was like the movie The Last Dragon. I got that glow.
That aura.
you know, I got that glow. So yeah, man. So
dope.
man. I'm here
dope.
now, man. So that's my biggest accomplishment, man. Believing in my talent, my craft, and putting it out there, man. Here I am.
Man, that's super dope.
Yeah, man.
All right, I got to put you on the hot seat now.
Come on, let's
I'm
do
gonna
it.
We going. This the last one I'm gonna ask you. I got to
Let's
put
get
you
it.
on the hot seat, okay? Give me your top 5 black comedy films.
Woo! Top 5.
Your top 5. Just your top 5.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, you heard what he said. Not what's right, not what's wrong.
Exactly.
Mine.
Your top 5.
My top 5 black movies, man. Oh my God,
Yeah,
dude.
give 'em to us, JJ. Give 'em to us.
Dude. I'm gonna have to go with. I'm gonna definitely. I always love to watch Baby Boy.
Baby Boy. Okay.
Baby Boy is definitely one of mine.
Okay.
I'm gonna go a little old school.
Hate you too, Yvette.
Come on, I hate you too. Why you over here looking at me like you don't miss me? You want something to eat?
You want some breakfast?
You want some breakfast? Yeah, man. So I'm
Okay,
gonna go.
one.
Baby Boy is definitely one.
That's
I'm gonna go.
hilarious.
Menace to Society is definitely one of mine, man.
Okay.
You know, sometimes I partake and like to get my mind right every now and then.
Right.
So I like silly stuff, man. I like don't be a menace.
Don't be a menace.
While you drinking in the
juice.
South End,
Yes.
yeah, man.
Yes.
So that's one. I'm gonna go a little deep old school. Some of y'all may not remember this. Google it. It's called The Soldier Story.
The Soldier Story.
The Soldier Story. And this old school, this is before Denzel blew up.
Okay.
He was in that movie.
Okay.
You got what's his name, man? He played the daddy in Color Purple.
David.
Not
What's his name? Danny Glover?
Not Danny Glover. He played
Oh,
his dad.
the light-skinned dude.
The light-skinned dude.
Yeah.
That was one of mine. So
Yeah.
Google, make sure you Google The Soldier Story. So they got Soldier Story, Baby Boy, Menace to Society.
Don't be a menace.
Don't be a menace. Wow, yeah.
Yep.
And then my one of my classics, man, Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
Come on now,
That's
Boys
legit.
in the Hood. Come
That's
on.
legit.
Doe, let me out. Let me out, Doe. There they go right there.
He's swinging in the living room.
Yeah.
I seen it. Listen, man, Denver Improv Comedy Club
weekend.
this weekend. Tap in. You already know. We cannot wait to see you there. It's gonna be such a vibe. And JJ Williamson, dog, we
Hey,
super
man, thank
appreciate
y'all for
you
having
coming,
me,
bro.
man. You know what I mean? Thank y'all for bringing me in, man. Look, Denver, if y'all looking for somebody new to love and make you laugh,
Yeah.
trust me. Come to the Improv. Treat yourself.
Yeah.
You'll love it. Yep,
That
I'll
way,
be
man.
there.
You heard it first. And check it out. I got tickets on deck. I'm going to be giving away some tickets to the Denver Improv Comedy Club where you get to catch the one and only legendary JJ Williamson. Again, big dog, we appreciate
Hey, man,
you coming
thank
through,
y'all,
rocking
man.
with
Hey,
us.
can I get my social media out
Yes,
real quick?
please. Yeah, shout it out. Let them know where they can find
Follow
you.
your boy on all
Yes.
social media outlets, man. Instagram and Instagram and TikTok.
Okay.
I'm the real JJ from the Sipp.
Say it one more time.
I'm the real JJ from the Sipp
Facts.
on TikTok and Instagram. I'm comedian JJ Williamson on Facebook. My website, man, so that way you can get my tour dates and see where I'm from. You may be in that city. I am JJfromthesip.com.
Man, pop off, you know what I'm saying? Like, lurk, slide in his DMs, stalk, all of that. Run them
And
numbers
you know what?
up,
And
man.
just in case there's some old school people on here, my MySpace is I'm playing
You
with
still
y'all.
got the MySpace going crazy.
Don't nobody know their password.
Facts. It's been an honor having you
Yeah,
here.
man.
Thanks
Thank
for
y'all
coming
for having
through.
me, man.
It's your dog Maleman on Denver's Urban Alternative 104.7 The Drive Ski. That way.